Alright, so on the table, but not really being very cooperative at the moment, is Django, my 18-month-old male false water cobra. Just get him to turn around here. False water cobra's Latin name is Hydrodynastes gigas, which just means large water snake. They're a New World species of colubrid native to South America. They're colloquially known as the Brazilian smooth snake because they do not have the keels along the centre of their scales like most snakes do. This is again because they spend most of their time in the water. Having smoother scales enables them to swim a little bit faster. They're called a false water cobra for two reasons. The first being a defensive behaviour they exhibit, where they will flatten out their neck and hood up similar to a cobra, but instead of standing up like a cobra would, they stay fairly low to the ground and just flatten their neck. I'll insert a clip here of him doing that because I don't want to piss him off when he's sitting so prettily on the table for me. The second reason they are called false water cobras is they are actually a venomous species of snake. However, they're what's known as a rear fang venomous snake. This means instead of having the hypodermic fangs at the front of the mouth with venom sacs and muscles contract to inject that venom into their prey items, these guys have almost a modified saliva that runs down grooves in their very, very back teeth. Now, to activate that saliva, they have to get a very good bite on you and start chewing. A quick tag from this snake is not going to result in any envenomation. However, even if a snake of this size was to bite you and chew on you for a little while, the venom is similar to that which bees produce, in the fact that unless you have an allergy specifically to the proteins in this species venom, you're not going to have much of a reaction at all. Of course, if you do get bitten and you have any excess swelling or pain, you do need to see a doctor. Today is Django's lucky day. It is a dinner day for him. His food is currently defrosting. So I'm going to pop him back in his Viv. I will show you what his housing setup looks like at the minute. He's grown quite a bit over the past 6 months, so he is due an upgrade, which I am working on the plans for at the moment. So we'll see you in a few minutes with his dinner. So here's Django just chilling in his Viv under the hot spot. His cage needs a good clean out. He's been rubbing his dirty nose all over the glass. And I thought, since our big boa constrictor is going to be away for about a month for breeding purposes, that I'm actually going to clean out the boa's cage and pop Django in there. So I'll get you set up on a tripod and I'll show you how I set up a cage. And then we'll pop Django in and we'll see if he wants some dinner. Alright, I've got the cage cleaned out now, or the Viv cleaned out now. So I've got some jungle substrate and some forest substrate, which I'll mix together with some sphagnum moss that's just soaking at the minute. Got a couple of hides. This is the boa's hide. I've cleaned that off. Got this one. I think he might be too big to actually fit in this, but if he is, my rats can use it, so that's fine. And we've got the climbing branch. This is the Viv here, so it's got another shelf like his original one. I need to clean the glass, obviously. But you can see it's quite a space improvement for him, even if it is temporary. These two boxes are the springtails, and and the giant woodlice, which basically act as a cleanup crew in the vivarium. They eat the snake's shed and poop and all that nasty stuff that false water cobras are known to be very messy with. So I'll set you up on a tripod and run a time lapse as I get this all in and set up. So I've got all the substrate in now. I've kind of mixed the moss into the soil. I've made a bit of a bank at the back there because I'm going to be putting live plants in the back. And this spot at the front here is just where his water bowl's going to go. So I'm going to go clean out his water bowl. Then I'll throw in the decorations and our little bug helpers. And bring Django down to see how he likes it. So here's the cage decorated. I've popped his favourite hide box in the back there. A branchy thing there he can hide and climb over. Need to fill this up with water still. Got some fake foliage around. I put the Aztec cave here. And until we get some new plants in the back, that will do. So I'm going to put the cleanup crew in now. I just want to try and show you them. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the springtails because they are teeny, teeny, tiny. Oh, you can. So those are springtails. And then we've also got some giant orange woodlice or isopods. I can only see one at the minute. He's here. Hey, run around. Let's see you. But when we tip him out, I'm sure we'll see a couple more. But they're pretty cool little bugs. Alright, so now we're going to grab Django and pop him into the new vivarium. Now it's all set up, don't mind the angry cat. I'll give him a couple hours to settle down and explore, and then we'll go ahead and feed him. Hey bud. Come on, get it out from under the wires. There we go. There we go. So I'll leave him for a little while to check things out, and I'll be back in a couple hours when it's feeding time.